Greetings, Jedis. This is Captain Rex, and you're watching Star Wars Nut 77, home of the Star Wars memorabilia reviews. Move out!
Hey Star Wars fans, how you doing? My name is John and welcome to another Star Wars review. This episode I'm going to be reviewing Star Tots. This was a line of Star Wars collectibles that were given at Star Wars Celebration 6 as part of the collector's track panel, which there were 20 of them. Really fascinating panels. I did a lot of filming there and I'll plan on posting those in the coming weeks. But I wanted to show you the 8 that I collected. There were 20 total available. This is a really cool collector's item and very generous that they gave these out. Very limited edition to around 350 or so people that attended each panel. If you're big into vintage collecting, this is something cool because it has a very vintage look to it. I picked up this display case as well. This cost me $20, but everything else is free. So let's take a closer look at each one. I'd love to hear your comments as far as which is your favorite one. And if you happen to pick them up as well, which ones did you get? Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for commenting, and let's take a closer look. So this year at Celebration 6, they had 20 collecting panels. And at these panels, they had various topics anywhere from, vintage collecting to collecting food items to collecting modern day Hasbro figures, collecting a whole bunch of really random stuff, which is cool, foreign figures. And each panel probably had about 350 people attend, and they would give out these, what they called Star Tots. 2 years ago, at the last Star Wars Celebration 5, they gave away cereal boxes, mini cereal boxes. This year this was the particular item. And Star Tots was kind of an unreleased brand line of continued toys that Kenner had released. I guess they came out with several play sets, but they were going to release a whole bunch of more. And this is kind of a tribute to those. They were kind of more for young toddlers, hence the whole Star Tots thing. And these are really cool. And actually, this was a huge craze. What would end up happening at Star Wars Celebration 6 is people would attend one panel and they'd jump right back in line for the next panel, hoping to collect all 20 Star Tots. I ended up getting, I think, roughly about 7 or 8 of them, which I'll show you here in a second. Obviously, I'm missing a lot of them, but I was able to purchase this really cool display case. Let me show you this. This is optional. This cost me $20. I think this is a huge collecting thing because I know these things right now are selling on secondary auction markets for quite a bit of money. To have the whole set. So you can kind of see the different characters that came with or that were available, Darth Vader, Han Solo, and they have a very cool look to them, very cool toddler look to them. Star Tots, collect all 20. Very nice display case. Let me show you a few of these Star Tots. They look very vintage, and I think it was very nice and generous of them to give these out. These were free. People were trading them. I thought it was a really cool thing. It was one thing I do want to rant on, though. People were leaving early at the panels. Now, you couldn't get these until after the panel's over, but by the time questions came along, people were waiting at the door to be the first one out to get back in line. I think that was kind of disrespectful to the panelists. I personally enjoyed the panels. I filmed the ones I attended. I'll post those on my channel here following this videos in the coming weeks. But let's start with this one. This is Hammerhead, and you can see a very vintage line. These are just plastic clamshells. They open up, so you can technically, what it is basically, it's kind of just a metal piece. Let me open this up real quick. And this is resealable, so don't freak out because, no big deal. Doesn't devalue the cost of it or anything like that for those who are worried about that kind of thing. But you see here, it's like a metal piece. And on the back, if you look very closely, it says Star Wars Celebration 6, 2012, Hammerhead, sponsored by. And each one of these had a sponsor. So this was Jonathan McLuhan, who actually sponsored this particular one. So I can't imagine that these are very cheap to produce. I think it was a very cool idea to have, and just people went crazy over these things. So now that's back closed up, all good to go. On the back, it shows you the other Star Tots, And he has a nice Star Wars Celebration logo on the bottom. John McLuhan, who is a sponsor. Each one has a different sponsor, which I imagine they paid for. And let me show you some other ones I have. This particular figure is Tusken Raider. I think Darth Vader was the last panel, and unfortunately I wasn't able to make that because I had to fly out, but that was really hot one. This is Death Squad Commander. Stormtrooper. Backs are pretty much just free. Okay, so the top right here, it says Star Tots are available free at the Star Wars Celebration 6 collecting track panels. Attend all 20. This is Death Star Droid. All these ones are from the New Hope. All these characters from New Hope. Pona Bubba, or Walrus Man. I don't like you. You don't like you either. Alright. This is by you said that. Luke Skywalker X-Wing. It's a really cool looking figure. Or metal pin, or whatever want to call these things. The last one I have is C-3PO. It's probably my favorite. Nice little gold finish to it. But had a great time at Celebration 6. I cannot wait till Celebration 7. It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. We'll see you soon. Take care.